Dude, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
Alright, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. Today we got a little bit of a funny one on our hands. So, in case somehow I haven't seen the news yet, the Xenoverse 2 collab begins today, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it for a bit. So, this was revealed, or I guess the collab itself was revealed 2 months ago, back in April, in Dragon Ball Games Fest, or whatever it's called. I don't know. But it was said that we're going to be getting stuff in the game for Xenoverse 2. And that was 2 months ago. And it has been 2 long months. No news on this collab. No details on what they're adding. No nothing. We just got our first details yesterday, as of recording this. And today, they released it. And if you were like anyone else, you probably assumed, oh, new skins, new finishers, new intros. Okay, I mean, surely they're just going to drop the skins separately. It's going to be 350 gems a pop, like it usually is. And then you just summon on the banner with capsules for the finishers, for the intros, and whatever. But no. That's not how this works. We don't do that here. You have to summon. You have to summon for these skins. Where is the banner? Okay, we'll just look at this one. You have to summon for the skins. Yeah. So it is a below 0.5% chance. It is literally a quarter of a 1% chance of pulling these skins. You have a higher chance of pulling one of these old ass legendaries than the newest skin. And the intros, you can pull the intros. The intros are 1%. But the skins, no. No. Those are 0.25%. I mean, it's just like, why? Literally, why? And I think the best part is there's pity on this banner. There's pity. You do 4 multis, you get 1 for free on this Xenoverse 2 capsule thingamabobber, which you can actually get alongside banner icons for 500 gems each. So I guess if you want the bird banner icon, you can get that. It'll just cost you $14. Yeah, it's $14 for a bird icon. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wrong button, sorry. So let's just talk about this. First of all, no, this is horrible. This is the wrong step that these devs want to take if they want people to take this game seriously. Because if it isn't obvious as of recent, people have been starting to care less about this game, like less and less and less and less. And I mean, I'll just pull this up now, right here. I mean, this was just one of the reasons why these nerfs alone. This is one of their most recent faults that they released. But there's been more, of course. I mean, just this whole season itself being horrible, honestly. And it's not even about the picks either, right? Like, I like Frieza. I think he's a fine pick. I like Kid Goku. I think he has some of the best animations of the game. I think he has one of the most fun playstyles. I like Bulma. I think she has good animations, and I think she's very unique. But the issue is, not everyone thinks that way. And you cannot drop 2 OGDB characters when the last season you dropped God Goku and God Vegeta. Or the previous season before that, you dropped Super Vegito, Super Saiyan Bardock, and I guess Kefla. And the season before that, you dropped Broly. And then the season before that, you dropped Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You can't do that and expect people to care about these characters. And Frieza is like a mid-tier hype character. Like, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. People don't care about Frieza as much as they do Broly. Like, it's the honest truth. It's God's honest truth. And I guess even Kid Buu. But even, people don't even really care about him, so. But yeah, like I was saying, these devs have been releasing a lot of flaws in their game recently. There's been a lot. And I think this in particular is just one of the biggest ones because they're charging money for capsules on skins. Skins that should be sold for 350 gems, like every other skin in the game. Every skin since launch has been released that costs 350 gems. So what's with this, man? What's with this? Because clearly they could have just locked the finishers with the skins separately, not on a banner, because we can see the emotes, the intro emotes, are just on this banner. You can just pull them, and it's literally shown. If it plays here, it shows default Trunks and default God Vegeta using these intros. So they weren't locked behind the characters or anything like that. So they could have just put this on a separate banner and then charged these skins 350 each. That would have been fine. That would have been perfectly okay, right? Because 350 each, how many gems is that? That's a lot of money. That's $20. But it's better than this. It's better than a bird banner icon for $14. It's better than having more of a chance to pull an emote from a month ago. An emote from a month ago. That having a higher chance to pull that than the new skin. And I didn't even mention this. But I won't. If you want the infinite skins, you gotta pull them twice. You need to pull them twice. So you pull one, okay, you got the skin. Maybe you're a fan of super villain evil god Vegeta. Maybe you're a fan of him. Maybe you're just a Xenoverse fan in general. You want the infinite skins. Okay, buddy, you gotta go back into the banner. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Give us your money. Because like it or not, you're probably gonna spend more money on this banner than you would just buying the skin separately. Unless you're super lucky and get both skins first multi. It's unlikely, but it's gonna happen to someone. And I know those people, they're gonna be like, oh dude, it's not that bad. Look, I pulled it first multi. We don't care. We don't care if you pulled everything first multi. We don't care. That's not the problem. The problem is that they're selling skins that would usually cost less than what they're charging for these banners on a gacha. Why? And again, they showed that they could have just put them separately. Just put the finishers with it. And even if they didn't want to do that, brother, we had those stupid infinite skin bundles, the Goku Day banners. The Goku Day banners. It was 2 skins and capsules. Why couldn't they just do that? Like, it's so mind-boggling to me that their game now is struggling to hit 2,000 concurrent players on Steam, and yet they thought this was a good idea. They thought this was a good idea to release. It's insane. Like, I've gone on record calling this dev team an embarrassment, saying all things they do is just an outright embarrassment. And that's a little harsh, but this isn't right. This isn't right. And I can't sit here and support this. Truthfully, I can't. Because this is embarrassing. This is top of the line embarrassing. This is an embarrassment. The devs should feel embarrassed for releasing this. And that's God's honest truth. That's God's honest truth right there. They need to feel embarrassed for releasing these banners. I'm sorry. Worst update they've ever released. This is dog shit. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.